Shalom to you, my friend. Today, the 32nd Sunday in Ordinary Time, the Church celebrates the dedication of the Lateran Basilica in Rome. The readings remind us that the Church is more than just a building, it embodies God's life giving presence. Today's Gospel, taken from John chapter 2, verses 13 to 22, describes Jesus' cleansing the Jerusalem temple, driving out merchants and money changers with righteous anger because he saw their actions as corrupting worship. The passage also highlights Jesus' zeal for God's house and his prophetic statement about destroying the temple, which meant about his own body being destroyed and resurrected in 3 days. Delving deeper into the gospel, we find that Jesus' rudeness and anger towards those money changers was a righteous anger. He was not actually against the sacrifices themselves, which were required by the Jewish law, but he was against the corruption and commercialism that had overtaken the sacred space. The activity was taking place in the court of the Gentiles, the only area where non Jewish people could pray effectively, excluding them from worship and making the process of sacrifice expensive and exploitative. Jesus' action also demonstrated his divine authority as being the Son of God and having the right to purify his Father's house. The central theological point of this passage in John's Gospel is that Jesus' body is the true place where God dwells with humanity, replacing the physical temple. The old sacrificial system and physical building are made obsolete by Christ's presence and ultimate sacrifice. Jesus' statement about the temple being destroyed and raised in 3 days is a clear prophecy of his death and resurrection, a sign that only became clear to his disciples after it was fulfilled. The gospel of today invites all the believers to be a living church where Christ dwells. Our bodies becomes the living temples of the Holy Spirit. As recipients of the Eucharist, let us keep our bodies, mind and soul pure and holy, knowing that God's presence dwells within us. Let us also share God's abundant gifts with others, especially the less fortunate.